Hello, beloved. Welcome. This will be your message from the divine. This will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Without further ado, let us tap into this energy. Let us tap into this reading. Let us tap into this message here. We have the Page of Wands here. So somebody received some form of bright idea to attack you spiritually, okay? Whatever bright idea this was, this at this time is no longer how it started. So when they had this bright idea in the beginning and however way it activated within them and however way they went about it, the consequences or the outcome of the results is not what they intended it to be or aimed or strategized for it to be. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands here. Whatever energy that this person has sent out or put out, they're receiving it back, okay? It's not hitting or sticking, or it's not attacking you, it's not doing anything to you in any way. Instead, it has returned to sender. Okay, so something has gone back to them. Okay, so something is on them, something is stuck on them or in bondage or an entrapment or contract with them, a tie or cord. Okay, this person's soul is at risk. Whoever this is, their soul is at risk. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is a woman, a feminine, okay, who wanted to link herself to your womanhood or your womb or your femininity, okay, your divine energy in your own female body, okay? They wanted to take something by way of that. Someone wanted to steal something from you by way of that. So they wanted to link themselves to you, something of blood energy or menstrual energy, blood clot is what I clairaudiently just heard. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Somebody wanted a link, okay? They wanted to siphon and harvest from you so that they rise, okay? Somebody wanted to take from you so that they are risen, okay? They wanted to use your energy to get back up or to be the woman that they've always wanted to be that type or that kind or that breed or that archetype of a woman that they've always wanted to become. So they wanted to use your energy for it. So whatever of life that you've gone through, whatever you've lived, whatever you've experienced, somebody wanted to literally siphon and harvest that. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. And then they wanted to use whatever they've siphoned and harvested in order to implement a chain of events for themselves. So they wanted to take from you to secure something for themselves in their world, life, and reality, but they wanted to use you for that security. Someone wanted to use your energy as a locket or a lock or a key, a door, okay? Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups, something that they will never come out of. Someone wanted to make sure that whatever it is that they take from you, they steal it forever, or they keep it forever, or it's on them forever, or it's a forever tie or bond, okay? So that's why their soul is at risk, because that is how they intentionally aimed and strategized to send that energy out. So as it returns to sender, that's what it brings with it, okay? That same intention that they set. We have the Magician in the reverse. That's what's returning to sender. That's what's the adverse effect that's at play. They're receiving their karma about this situation, this circumstance, this predicament. And no matter how you view it or perceive it or understand it or choose to look at it, this person is going through a very, very consequential experience of life, because they're living in a big lesson that you're teaching. So you're in teacher mode without even trying. You're not even seeking to be this way. You're not going through anything that's making you even want and need to be this way. But that's just what you bring here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is trying to sink their teeth deep into this rabbit hole of finding a way out of what they've summoned or manifested or casted or incantated for themselves. So they're trying to cleanse these potions. Yeah, the devil here, because there's something that is attacking them. The devil to the King of Wands, there's something that is retaliating, or there is an equilibrium or correction at play. Something is balancing itself out. Karmically, there's been, energetically, there's been a balance, okay, at play. So that on its own brings victory over your name, or justice over your name, or healing over your name by way of what is right, okay? Because with this Temperance here, this person, whatever they've done, I'm seeing a prophetic vision of a wave of water washing through some form of soil or ground. So whatever they were trying to set in stone for you is being cleansed and put unto their own path, walk in destiny and journey, because that is initially what they sent out in the world, okay? So that is their reality, that is their truth, and that is their calling, okay? So whoever this is, their ancestors are burning in hell. Like, this person is even affecting their bloodline or their ancestry lineage at this time, because they're attacking someone divine or someone chosen or someone sanctified or fortified or shielded or covered. So of course, as they're doing this, they're sabotaging the blessings and the favor that is in their birthright. And that sacrifice has consequences. Hence, they're living in a consequential reality. They're being taught a lesson, and you're the teacher. You're in teacher mode without even trying to be that. This person really wanted to be a conductor or an orchestrator of some sort towards you, towards your world, life, and reality. We have the Magician in the reverse. They wanted to make sure with this double, the Magician in the reverse energy, this person was really living for this. Waking up every day, burning, casting, chanting, burying, jars and all, rope and all, whatever offerings were made unto your name. This person wanted to make sure that they take something from you. They wanted to make sure that they steal something from you, rob you of something, something of essence, something of innocence or purity, or something of originality, something real, something authentic, unique, or rare. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse here. So with this 5 of Wands in the reverse, as they reflect on this, it scares them, because they know what they sent out. And they have to sit and acknowledge the fact that it's coming back to them. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Because whatever it is that they sent out is based on something of uncontrollable spirits. So they were diving deep into that realm, into the spirit realm. Like somebody was dibbling and dabbling and fiddling and twiddling with the Ouija board spirituality, where That's symbolic and a representation of the uncontrollable. So somebody was trying to summon, manifest, incantate, or cast uncontrollable energy unto you, okay? So that you lose yourself, okay? By becoming obsessed with them. Whoever this woman is wanted you to be obsessed with their womanhood or their supposed divine femininity or their female anatomy and body. Like someone wanted you to want to be like them. So they wanted you to abandon yourself to want to be like them. And they wanted to use that attraction that they wanted to put on you as a doorway or a lock or a key to take and steal and rob you of something of essence or purity or innocence. So you being in that state of being of looking at them as someone you want to be like, they wanted to use that energy as a way in to take from you however way that they wanted to. So now that that's the case and you were this and that towards them, they wanted that because that would be the easiest way to siphon and harvest from you, whilst they simultaneously link themselves to you. So they're in bondage with you simultaneously. King of Swords in the reverse this is an energy of somebody that thought that this was a smart decision or brilliant one or a very designed one. They looked at this as something of pure cleverness or being wise. But when they study the situation, observe it or analyze it further, they're realizing that they're in deep trouble. Because they have to acknowledge the fact that whatever it is that they wanted you to go through is what's gonna happen to them. Knowing that they sent it out, knowing that it's a bondage they need to now have. Because now they're in a contract to tie a cord with this energy, with this Eight of Swords, and it has to execute as it was sent. It's just not going to go to the person it was sent to. It's just going to remain where it was called upon, okay? But it's going to do what it was sent to do. Whoever this is going to watch their life go exactly how they thought yours would go. They're going to watch their life fall apart. They're going to fall apart with their life. They're going to watch themselves be unable to heal. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Just spiraling out of control. Spiraling out of control. And this is what they wanted you to experience. This is what they wanted you to go through. As they're going to be doing what this is by way of being obsessed, with time you're going to really realize how real things are, or how real things have always been, because this person was playing snake charmer with you. With this Page of Cups, they wanted to be exactly what you at that time in your world, life, and reality, or at this time in your world, life, and reality, or this is what they want. They want to be exactly what you need. They want that way to be the way in, so that you are emotionally giving, mentally giving, and they can now access your heart. They can now access your mind. So this person was trying to play snake bandit or snake charmer or snake charming bandit. Okay, they wanted to be just that walking spell that throws you off course in your whole life, world, and reality. Forever, you just find yourself out of control, living a life of pure hell because you can't even put yourself together or hold on to yourself. You're just getting taken by every spirit, left, right, and center, in every way, in every angle, in every fabrication of it. Just essence and innocence and purity destroyed and ruined. Okay, this is what this person wanted. And we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. They were living for this. This is somebody that looked at this as some form of mission or task at hand, or an assignment, okay? They wanted to strategically place themselves in a position to be the one that destroys you for good or ruins you for good in that way. The vitality of your health in your own identity. They wanted to take that away from you. Make sure with the Queen of Pentacles that there's nothing that you can find outside in you, everywhere, that can bring you back. Someone wanted to make sure there's nothing left. They wanted you running around obsessed with them, gossiping about them, spreading rumors about them, talking about them, looking for them. They wanted you to live that sort of life, not knowing how to stop yourself from being that way. And therefore, by default, you'd be putting them in a position to be looked at in a specific type of manner, because you're already obsessed with them and you're already an obsessor of them. So easily they're able to take over your world, life, and reality and say whatever, and people will believe them because you keep talking about them and going on and on about them, and you made it easier to be able to control you. This is what they were aiming and intending for your world, life, and reality. Because not only did they want to take what they wanted to take, they wanted to make sure that everyone around you knows that they've taken what they've taken, and it's them that did it. Like someone wanted to wear this badge of honor of being this person that did what they did to you. And now they need your help, or they're going to. Because something is coming for them. Something is happening to them. They're going to swallow all those potions and watch those potions digest in their blood vessels, in their uterus, in their ovaries, in their eggs, in their fertility, in their womanhood, in their womb. Someone's going to watch the curse and the hex and the jinx unfold over their whole entire world, life, and reality and identity. They're going to live a life of facelessness because they're going to forever be lost in these potions. They were playing around thinking that they figured you out and figured something out hand in hand to be able to conquer you. Two birds with one stone energy, Queen of Swords here. Somebody felt like they were completely just brilliant and smart and clever at this. But all of that supposed smartness and brilliance and cleverness is the curse and the hex and the jinx. Because they're coming to terms with the fact that all that they were in the beginning is an obsessor. They've always been obsessed. So no matter how they go about it, they're tying themselves to something they've always been. So on top of all of that, they want to put more of it. So best believe they're going to show themselves. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You're literally going to have a league, a chapter, an era of your life, a season of your life where someone goes completely psychotic. Like they're going to lose it. Somebody's going to be a psychotic maniac or lunatic on the loose in your world, life, and reality, because they're going to be desperate for your forgiveness, because they want healing. Temperance to the sun. They're going to need you to be able to be okay after they try to keep you in bondage, in an entrapment, in a cord or a tie of your soul. But they're going to come to you to seek a way out of that energy. This person is already out of their mind, or out of their heart, or out of their body, or out of their spirit. They've already lost who they are in their essence by even wanting and needing to implement this energy in the world, wanting to bring this here, this level of evil here. Okay, the Magician reverse, like someone's just, they curse themselves, they jinx themselves, they hex themselves with this. Because now they're literally walking around and all that they think about is you. What you eat, where you go, what you do, how you feel, what you think, what you wear, who's around, how it feels when you there. And like someone is literally out of it. They've opened doors in their mind they can't close. They're feeling things they can't heal. They're fighting battles they won't win. That's that spiritual warfare. They're having physical health issues. Some form of gynecologist issue where they have a pH balance that is not human. Someone is suffering from some form of scent or something is not right. And that's the consequential way of living that they're in bondage, in an entrapment with, in a cord, in a tie with. Yeah, chains. Okay? Someone can't get out of this. Even if they pray, it will fall on deaf ears because they're trying to get out of something they called. It's like they will be in that moment blasphemous because you are asking for a way out of something you wanted someone in. So if you can't live with it, how did you expect them to live with it? If they can't face this, they literally were just pulling out all the stops to make sure that this happens to you and that they just watch it all go down and all in the same breath succeed and conquer you. Victory, like someone's literally out of it. 9 of Wands in the reverse. They can't obtain or upkeep or maintain this illusion anymore. They can't even talk themselves out of it anymore. They can't even look at how they feel anymore. They can't even acknowledge their thoughts anymore. They don't validate themselves. They don't pay attention to themselves. They're so out of it that you are all that is in them. That's the potions at play, the Fool energy. They have no clue. Someone is clueless, walking blind, just tied and bound and in an entrapment, in a bondage, caught and tied, soulless at that. They're going to be that woman that wherever you go, they're going to show up. Whatever you do, they're going to want to know and be there. Wherever, whoever, however, forever, they're going to live like that. And this is why. So just know, when they start to show up acting crazy, this is why. Something snapped. Okay, 7 of Cups, it's these potions here. Already they were an obsessor of you. Obsessed. So all that the potions did was just close that door on them. Now they'll forever be that way. We have the identity card. Like someone will forever walk around with that energy attachment to them. That energy signature. That auric sphere of just being this lunatic, this psychopath, this maniac on the loose, obsessed with you. Pure obsession. They want everything. It's literally insane and crazy. All the itty bitty nitty gritty details of this. Because if you take a look at this for what it is, someone is literally out of their mind, out of their heart, out of their body. And it's the backfire effect, the adverse effect, the return to sender effect. And that's their forever fate and destiny. That's their forever path, walk and journey. They'll forever be lost and darkened in that. They abandon themselves. The Hangman in the reverse, and they're going to watch you still be you. And that's never going to change. Whether they want it to be anything of what it is or not. They're going to die inside every day watching you be you. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. And there being nothing they can do about it forever, for all eternity. They're going to suffer. This copycat, this mimic, this clone, this duplicate is going to suffer for the rest of their life. So prepare for a season, a chapter, an era, a league of life of pure truth They're going to expose who they are. They're going to show this, okay? This is the energy for this message. This was your message from the divine. This was your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Once again, I'm grateful for your time. Thank you for joining me, beloved. Goodbye.